We have a windy storm system moving through Northern California right now, bringing rain and potentially damaging wind gusts. You can see the rain moving east on this look at Doppler there on the left, and on your right, that's a live look at a soggy Sacramento as the rain has started to fall. The rain's not expected to be a huge problem, but the wind could cause power outages, and we're certainly already seeing downed trees, some of them coming down, and we're getting those reports right now. Keep in mind, some communities have been without electricity since the storm on New Year's Eve, so 4 days now. Our team of meteorologists have been updating you on this storm system for the past several days.
We have team coverage for you across the area in Sacramento, Placer, and San Joaquin counties, all highlighting storm preparations, the response from counties and the state, and the active cleanup still underway from the storm over the past weekend.
First, let's get straight to our chief meteorologist, Mark Finan. What are you seeing there right now?
A wide area of rain now beginning to move into the area. Let me take you back about 3 hours ago. It was dry in the valley. Now most areas are getting wet in the valley. Rain finally getting into the Stockton and Modesto area. In the Bay Area, this has been some pretty good rain, but for a relatively short period of time. Getting a quarter of an inch of rain in an hour, that's a good downpour, but then the rain ends. So that's what is going to happen in our area. While we are going to get some good rain for the next few hours, it isn't going to last long enough to cause us any significant problems. In the Yuba City area, solid rain extends up Highway 99 toward Live Oak and Gridley. Farther to the south, we're also seeing nice solid rain along 99 and 70. Around the Sacramento area, you have rain all the way through Sacramento and Yolo and Solano counties. Dixon still getting some really nice rain, almost into Folsom, almost into Cameron Park, but it'll be there soon. As you can see, once you get to the other side of Vacaville, the rain already breaks up. Now just getting rain into Elk Grove. It extends down Highway 99 into the Lodi area. Stockton now getting rain, not quite into Escalon or certainly not into Sonora just yet. There are some pockets of heavier rain just to the south of Tracy. But it really is the wind and the wind gusts that we're going to be paying attention to most tonight. Right now we're getting gusts of 33 to 40 miles an hour. We've had a couple of gusts into the 40s, and it's because of those gusts that tonight is a weather alert night. The strong winds, gusts of 40 to 50 miles an hour, and power outages. Already seeing some. I just saw one from PG&E in the Granite Bay area north of Douglas Boulevard. We're likely going to see more of those tonight. Back to you.
And we're certainly tracking those, Mark. Thank you. As the storm is continuing to move east, some areas are still recovering from that big storm this past weekend. And in fact, 2 more bodies were found today. Tonight, a body was found in a car in the southern part of Sacramento County. Earlier today, a body was discovered near a car that was being towed away from the floodwater.
That woman's body was found outside a car near Dillard Road east of Highway 99. There have been 3 flood-related deaths so far from the New Year's Eve storm. KCRA 3's Lizzie Mitri joins us live with the very latest on this latest investigation. Lizzie?
Ty, until about 10 minutes ago, this was still a very active scene, but things are starting to wrap up. We saw Cosumnes fire vehicles start to head out, including their search and rescue team, but you can still see some lights out there in the distance. That's New Hope Road, and we know if you were to follow along that road further east of where we are, it's still flooded, and the Cosumnes Fire Department, in fact, earlier had their boat out, and that's all because the Sacramento Sheriff's Office says someone was found dead in their car underwater after getting caught in all that flooding from this weekend's rainstorm. And this is just the latest death that we're hearing about. Take a look at this video from earlier. California Highway Patrol says crews were still towing cars today that got stuck in that floodwater on Dillard Road near Highway 99 when they found a woman's body in a field at about 10 this morning. This is what the area looked like on New Year's Day. The road nowhere to be found, and crews searching for drivers who might have gotten trapped in all that flooding. We talked to one man who lives nearby. His home was surrounded by water, and he says he actually heard a man stuck in that floodwater yelling, so he had to get help.
There was 3 guys, emergency guys, that were actually wading through, and I think they were more or less checking the roads too and stuff. And when they got, I told them that, you know, there was a guy trapped down here, and then the helicopter was coming down, and they had a miraculous, helicopter rescue. And evidently that's what happened to the guy that was rescued with the helicopter, that he decided to get out of his car, and then he got swept away. And, luckily the trees were here, I guess, and so he had something to hang on to and notify somebody.
Crews saved several people that day, but they also discovered a man who died. He was last seen driving through that area of Dillard Road and Highway 99, and his car was eventually found underwater. So now today we know a total of at least 3 people who have died in the flooding in Sacramento County. Authorities at this point have not yet released the identities of any of these people. Live here in Sacramento County on New Hope Road, Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 News.
All right, Lizzie, thank you for that update. And the wind is here, of course, and this is video our team shot in the Clarksburg area around 5 earlier tonight, and you can see white caps on the Sacramento River behind that boat, and you see the boats rocking about as well. Taking a look now at some power outages. We are starting to see more as the wind does pick up as the evening progresses. This is a look at PG&E's outage map. If we could bring that up. We don't have that map, unfortunately. We'll bring it back later in the show. San Joaquin, Placer County, a number of counties are reporting outages. And right now, SMUD's outage map shows fewer than 1,000 customers without power. Now, the utility has said they are ready to respond quickly to any outage reports. And once again, here's Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan with more on these strong winds and what we're seeing pop up.
Yeah, and here we are in the 7 o'clock hour, and we expect the strong winds to be with us up until about 11 o'clock, midnight, maybe 1 a.m. So we still have another few hours of these strong winds, maybe gusting as high as 50 miles an hour. And these are the gusts we have right now. There seems to be a little bit of a lull, but I just checked back on the coast, like Napa just had a gust of 44. So we're not quite done with the wind in the coastal areas just yet. So this is Futurecast showing the winds at around 8 o'clock tonight. The strongest winds are usually on the eastern side of the valley, in the middle part of the valley and the eastern side of the valley. So areas like Ione and Valley Springs, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, up Highway 65 through Roseville and Lincoln. That's where we tend to see some of the strongest winds. This is 9:30 tonight. You see a couple of spots popping up with gusts of 50. So for those of you in Amador County and in the western part of Calaveras County, you're going to see some very strong winds, as well as western El Dorado County. This is around midnight. You notice that Fairfield has gusts of 27, but in Folsom it's 46. And then during the overnight, those winds gradually ease, and during the day tomorrow, we'll have a lot less wind, but we'll still see occasional rain. I'll show you more on that in just a couple of minutes.
Mark, thank you. And Governor Newsom proclaimed a state of emergency ahead of this storm. This declaration cuts regulations to allow the state to respond to the storm easier and faster. The director of the state's Department of Water Resources explained which parts of Northern California are considered most at risk.
I think the most vulnerable places in California right now are rural levees. They are not required to meet the same standards as the levees that protect our more urban communities. When we have these kinds of systems, it's very easy for smaller communities to get overwhelmed. And I think the best thing that we can all do, and what we think about when we think about flood protection, is you can't protect against everything. You need to, the flood response strategy to keeping people safe are the levees, but it's also human behavior.
So this state of emergency declaration allows the state National Guard to help with the disaster response. It also directs Caltrans to request immediate help from the federal government for any highway repairs, and also other support for cities and counties to respond to and recover from the storm.
Take you back a few hours ago. Livecopter 3 had a chance to check out some of the damage from the New Year's Eve storm before the next storm rolled in, and they captured this: a fallen tree on top of a car. This is at H and 17th Streets in Sacramento. Take you to Land Park right now. Livecopter 3 once again capturing several trees that fell during the last storm. Trees uprooted, branches scattered on the ground. We saw a crew out there assessing the damage. And in Sacramento County, this is near Wilton. Cars were being towed from the mud after the weekend's flood. Livecopter 3 was over Dillard Road here near Highway 99 as a tow truck was pulling that car from the field. And our weather coverage continues on the KCRA 3 app. Download the free app to follow the storm and get breaking news alerts.